Hi, I'm Lucetta Elmer, State Representative for House District 24 and also the House Republican Leader. And this year I am so excited that as we close a brutal short session, this caucus has stood strong and stayed unified.
I'm Alex Scarlatos, House Deputy Leader. I represent District 4 in Southwest Oregon. And this year, the thing I'm most happy about is helping to kill one of the gun bills.
Hi, I'm Virgil Osborne, House District 2 representative, and this year I'm the most happy about being able to battle it out for rural Oregon, and we have some wins for rural Oregon, including we're going to bring back some wins for our fairgrounds. So it's kind of nice that we're walking away from this without totally with something in our hands to give. So thank you.
Hi there, this is State Representative Greg Smith. I live in Heppner, and I work with the caucus on primarily budget issues, and it's my pleasure to make sure that we help our members bring a few dollars home, because these are your tax dollars. And the thing I'm most happy about is House Bill 4156, which is a bill we brought forward, and it makes sure that we're supplementing and helping out our EMS folks.
Hi, I'm Darcy Edwards, and I represent House District 31, and I live in Banks. And we had a couple of wins this session. The swatting bill finally passed. That's a huge deal. A smoking bill passed, and we got to bring some money home to a fire station in Banks. So that's a really big deal for me and our district. And I just want to say, this caucus has been phenomenal. Our leadership has been amazing, and just being able to get to know everybody in the caucus better and being able to work together and be unified is fabulous. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Anna Sharp, House District 23, and this session has been a roller coaster, but it has been the best because we've been held together by Leader Elmer, who is the yin to my yang in House District 24, and I've also been grateful because I've had my Senator Starr, on the other side of the chamber. We brought home a few wins for my district. Fall City, you're gonna get your water line and your bridge repaired. My grass seed farmers, congratulations, you got a few more protections. And after 5 years of battling this state to get the $1.5 million cap on the fairgrounds lifted, we got it, and you're gonna get a little bit more money to help you out. So good job, thanks for the work.
Hi, I'm Kevin Mannix, State Representative for House District 21, which is Kaiser and North Salem. I've especially enjoyed being a member of this caucus because we've backed each other up throughout the session, and we were able to push through Christille's Law, which is a dramatic change for domestic violence and stalking victims, where we will be the first state in the nation to recognize that we need to modernize access to communications to go after the perpetrators of stalking and domestic violence and shorten up the time frame to track them down. It was a great win for us in the House and the Senate.
Good day, Court Boys, State Representative District 1, Coos Curry and Douglas County, Southwest Oregon. Likewise, I am incredibly impressed and appreciative, proud of our leadership. We, in the rural part of Oregon, that we are so proud to represent, we stood up for our farmers, our ranchers, our forest workers, our fishermen, quite a list there. We stopped some really bad bills. Short session was a challenge. But again, we are just proud of our leadership, and where we go from here, we're ready to govern Oregon. We hope we get that chance.
Hi, my name is Shelley Bossart Davis, State Representative from District 15, which is the greater Albany area. And I'm excited because the state is investing in capital improvement for the ABC House, which supports and helps take care of neglected and abused children. So I'm excited that the state's investing in that. And also excited about House Bill 4130, which is defines and preserves a special farm tax assessment for farmers. And so bringing home a win for farmers for the entire state, and I'm very excited about that.
Hi, Vicki Bruce Iverson, House District 59, which is from Central Oregon. Hey, we did some great things this year, and we've been working on eroding the Senate Bill 100 from the 1973, which is our land use laws, and we have made some great progress again this session. Additionally, we made some good progress on farm stands, House Bill 4153. So we'll look forward to being able to support our ag users into the future.
Hi, Darren Harbeck, State Representative, District 12. I'm excited that I was able to, well, for first off, that we have a believer in our leader who believes in Jesus, and I was also able to use my ability to bring different church groups into the Capitol to pray And so I think that's a great thing that we can do.
Howdy, Mark Owens, House District 60, large portion of Southeast Oregon. Successful in having some flexibility for water right extensions for farmers. Successful in having some additional funding for the Conservation Reserve Enhancement Program. Brought in some funding for R3, mass timber and workforce housing in Eastern Oregon, and some water and wastewater facilities for Vail. So when the gold mine gets going, we can have more housing there. Successful as a team and as a group. Appreciate everybody.
Good day. E. Werner Raschke, State Representative, House District 55, which is parts of Klamath and Deschutes counties. We got some wins for the counties, and we'll talk about that more later. But what I would like to just express is our stand on affordability this session. That you know that House Republicans are the caucus and the group that Oregonians can afford. So when you go to the ballot box, make sure you remember that. Thanks.
Matt Bunch, House District 51, the newest member of the House. Appreciate the leadership of Leader Elmer and the solid support we got from the caucus. Excited that we killed an insurance bill on the floor, bad insurance bill. Excited about that, and happy in my involvement of getting the Japanese beetle funds to stove up the nursery industry.
I'm Rick Lewis. I'm state representative for House District 18, short timer. This is my last session with this caucus. We had a couple of good wins this year for the district, for Silverton on a water issue and St. Paul. I think the thing I'm most proud of is the bill that we were able to get through and get signed by the governor yesterday for veterans crisis behavioral health issues, and so that's going to be important for our veterans. I just want to say that I appreciate every member of this caucus, and particularly our leadership this year. These short sessions are grueling and very, very challenging, and we held together, and I appreciate every one of them. Thank you.
Jeff Helfrich, House District 52, which goes from Wasco, Hood River, Columbia River Gorge, Chevalla, Mount Hood. To me, I think the biggest win was recreational liability reform. We were able to get that across the finish line. It just wasn't me. It was a group of people that sat in the room and figured it out and got it across the finish line so we can save a $17 billion industry. In a caucus, we're a family. We have disagreements and sometimes get heated, but at the end of the day, we kept together and we moved the ball forward, and we're producing results for everyday Oregonians.
Ed Deal, House District 17, East Salem through the majestic Santiam Canyon. And I was proud that our caucus stayed united in killing some bad bills. A bad bill that would have been bad for home health care workers, a bad business bill, a terrible gun bill, and also getting a couple other bills across the finish line to help rural health care, rural hospitals, and also to make it easier for small towns to get grants.
Representative Dwayne Yunker, House District 3, Josephine County. I'm so proud of passing HB 4160, the cardiac bill for a child in my district, Caleb. And Josephine County Fairgrounds, they're going to be receiving more money. Josephine County horse racing going to be receiving money, and the Spalding industrial area. I'm so proud of everything we've done this session and this caucus. Thank you so much.
Hello, I am State Representative Boomer Wright. I represent District 9 on the beautiful Oregon coast. Remember, everything is better at the beach. I am so proud to be a part of the Republican mighty minority. And that is because of an exceptional leader, and it's because of the group of people that I am proud to work with. We had some successes this time. Hospital bill 4075 to save the Bay Area Hospital. We had a bill to allow people during emergency situations like fires and floods to rebuild their homes where they are. And we also had a swatting bill to protect our schools from people putting in phone calls that were erroneous. So I'm proud to be a Republican, and I'm proud to be a part of this group. Thank you.